My name's Matt Jacobsen, and I'm going to talk to you about Japanese film, history, culture, and fantasy. So, when I'm asked what I find so interesting and exciting about Japan's history and culture, I always answer that it's because of the contrasts. So, when you think of Japan, you're just as likely to think of cutting edge technology and cartoons about giant robots as you are to think of something refined, something minimalist like sushi, or the peaceful simplicity of a shrine. And that's what we're really interested in on the module. We start from the point of view that film can tell us a massive amount about culture and history and people, their attitudes and hopes and fears. And then we look very closely at Japanese culture and society, at social attitudes and structures that underpin life in Japan. And then we look back through major periods of about 1,000 years of Japanese history, from the elegance, sophistication of the medieval era right up to the hyper-technology of the present. And we especially focus on the intense rate of change in the years following the Second World War. So then we look at how those periods are represented in films and anime. We look at the work of major directors from Kurosawa up to Hayao Miyazaki in the animated films of Studio Ghibli. We look at the samurai warrior, we look at folklore, ghost stories, and we always think about contrasts. So one moment a film might be quiet or refined, restrained, and thoughtful, and the next it could be emotional, explosive, and dramatic. And I start completely from scratch on the module. You don't need to know the first thing about Japan or Japanese films before we start, but I like to think that by the end most students end up catching my enthusiasm.